I'm already drunk. I can't taste anything.
What am I drinking for?
I'm taking some blood at this point. Yo, we back. Welcome to apartment 103.
Yo.
Come on in.
in.
Make yourself at home. Get comfortable.
Oh,
I was waiting
you
for you to say like, take your shoes off.
Oh yeah, take your shoes off, take your coat off, put it on a rack, put your shoes next to the door.
Yeah.
And then go ahead, put your feet back, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show.
You know how we kick it off every week. We're gonna kick it off with
episode number 10.
Oh my God, we did it!
Double digits.
Man, they said we wouldn't make it here. You know, first and foremost, I want to thank my boy Hector, man, because without him, apartment 103 wouldn't be standing, man. He really laid the foundation. You know, I did the decorating. You know, I'm more of an interior worker. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we like to thank the Academy of Podcasts. I don't know if that's a real thing, but yo, shouts out to you. We got
we can make it a thing.
Yeah, that's true. Episode 10, man, we got a lot more coming. I'm gonna pass it out to my boy. Go ahead, hold the trophy.
Yeah. So, you know, I just want to say that, like, being able to be on this podcast has really been like a nice cup of water. Refreshing.
Yes,
even.
sir.
It's like the water of life. Even.
Okay,
no, I'm
yeah.
just playing. But I really think that it's really cool moment of hitting the double digits. You can have that back.
Thank you.
I don't need that to feel great. I just need you and our peoples. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm not sentimental like that, but I am sentimental like that.
Dang.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool, dude.
I'm excited.
We
yeah.
Finally hit double digits.
Like, I'm bigging it up for for the podcast, but it is pretty exciting to get the double digits.
Yeah, I think we
first milestone.
Definitely hit past that 8. Or
yeah.
Was it? No, it was
8,
past 8. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
And then that one article that we read a few episodes ago said 22, 23?
21, I think.
21 episodes? So past 21 episodes, that's the next milestone. I'm really excited about that, bro.
I mean, we should just aim for 25 and call it good
at that point, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited. So, oh, snap. Yeah, that's me.
Ice kicks off with the icebreaker.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say it's really exciting because it's consecutively, like, we set out to be like podcasts a week, and we've done it consistently, bro.
Some weeks have been questionable and very shaky on if we were gonna make that deadline.
Yeah.
On my part. But yeah, no, we definitely made it work. Gonna try to continue to make that work. We've even had conversations if one of us may not be able to be on the podcast,
right?
How we would kind of move forward with that. But hopefully that won't be the case. But we've given each other the availability that if we need to take a break, we can.
Yeah.
With that being said, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Icebreaker. Do you sing in the car? And what about in the shower?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Both.
Yeah, same. It's the greatest way to release whatever endorphins that you got to let go of or get them, whatever. Yeah. I don't know if you should be released. Anyway, release tension within the body and just get free, get loose.
Yeah.
Express yourself. I think I sing more in the car than in the shower.
Lately I've been into like podcasts in the shower.
Oh, okay. You just quietly listening.
Just listening to whatever they're talking about.
Yeah. So, okay.
But no, I do sing in the car, but I'm mostly like I prefer to sing in the shower. The acoustics are better, bro.
They are, but for me, I'm alone in the truck.
You could really just be as loud as you want.
Yeah, I can scream, dude.
That's fair. Yeah,
hitting all the wrong notes, but I'm hitting.
Also
something.
in the morning, that morning voice, I'd be hitting, boy, just right there, that low.
Yeah,
baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Yeah, bro, it's different.
Get some music on soft and slow.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, man. That's just something I partake in. Something I partake in heavily.
Yeah, that ain't the only thing heavily in this podcast, is it, my boy?
You calling me fat?
Nah. I'm saying we are heavily present. Wait.
I'm pretty sure he was calling me fat. Guys, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if y'all thought he was calling me fat.
If we got a... What is it? What do they call the body experts? Body language experts?
Yeah.
Psychologists? Is it a psychologist that tells us like why people do what they do?
Oh, yeah. It's like human behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's science.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, let's get deep, man.
Yeah. Let's get deep.
Describe the best birthday celebration you've had.
Birthday celebration.
Birthday sex.
Nope.
It's your birthday, so I know you want to ride out.
Hey.
Even if we only go to my house.
So what's considered like the celebration? Is it like something I did or like something that was planned for you or?
Just probably just something that happened on your birthday or because of your birthday. That's what I would put it as,
Yeah, no, the only thing that I can think that was like, let me see this question. The best birthday celebration? I don't really, like, even as a kid, my birthdays were pretty low-key.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a few kind of like in high school. But
what about this year?
You know what? That was probably pretty cool. That was probably the best thing. Yeah. So what happened was, me and my wife, she was like, yeah, we're gonna go out and eat and everything, and I was like, okay, cool. And then we get there and like my dad shows up and everything, but actually before that,
yeah,
I walked in and I'm like, is that Alfredo?
He said, I know that dude.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what's up, bro? What you doing here, dude? I was like, she been talking about wanting to come here and eat, and so now we're here. And you're like, yeah, I'm just waiting on so you know, my wife to show up, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, for real? Okay, cool, yeah. And then like nothing clicked with me, man. Like I was completely just dumbfounded.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, okay, he gets it now.
Bro,
he's on board.
My boy, I'll tell you what, I was so clueless as to what was happening, bro. I was like, you know, I really did not expect not a nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and then my dad showed up, my sisters, my brothers.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of rolled in. I mean, it wasn't everybody, but like that was pretty much it, you know. But that was really cool for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely.
Your dad called me fat.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he didn't call me fat. He didn't say the word fat. He gestured.
He's like, how you doing, Alfredo?
How all of you doing? You've grown, my boy. I'm the same height. I know. He said, I know.
Yeah, but you don't take the same space that you once took. Yeah, that space looks doubled.
No. All right, man. Chill.
Oh. That's my dad. I was just, yeah. I would never.
Just tip off the old block over here. Damn.
Didn't we talk about the pet peeves of the joke? I'm sorry, dog.
Come on, dog.
I'm sorry. But I'm looking at you.
No, you trying to make them laugh.
No, but I'm looking at you. We laughing. We laughing. You laughing. You told me I need to interact with him. So, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're not laughing.
I'm glad you caught. That's what I was doing.
Okay. Anyway,
we've been talking this whole time. I've not thought of my
dude. Really?
Yeah. No.
Come on.
Well, I'm sure you, as you were going through your memories, you also realized this. Like, we don't really do stuff for our birthday.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's just the nature of us, I guess.
Yeah.
You're just really boring people, and like,
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to make us happy.
Honestly.
Take me to eat. I'm good to go.
I mean, whenever I was in Oklahoma, me and my childhood best friend, he was a whole year older than me, but we were in the same grade, and he was.
Oh, so he got held back, or was it his birthday? Or?
I don't actually know. Like, it wasn't his birthday because we would have been the same grade. He might have like started late or got held back.
Well, if your birthday is late, you would start later.
But I started early, and his birthday was 2 days before mine.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's so close.
Yeah.
So I don't know if because I met him in 5th grade, and he was in 5th grade with me. So unless he got held back before that, or he started school late for whatever reason, but we were 2 days apart, and so every time we were celebrating my birthday or his birthday, we were celebrating our birthdays.
That's cute.
So it was always a cool thing. Had my first beer at 13. Gross. I was like, this is beer?
Piss in a bottle, baby.
And I was like so excited, bro. And I was like,
I'm a man now.
I was like, oh, this is not good. And so they were like, oh, no. Trust me, it's much better if you put salt and lime in it. And I'm like, okay. Put salt and lime. So I'm just walking and trying to remember salt and lime. And then I put salt and lime in there. Still gross, bro.
Just tangy.
Yeah. Like, I like the salt on the rim. That was it.
Like the first part of my drink. Yeah. And then after that,
yeah. And
I'm right back to square one. I need more salt.
I'm now 30 years old. I still don't like beer.
Yeah, no, beer's not necessarily really a great drink. It really isn't.
Yeah, one thing my older brother told me is like, yeah, once you get past that third one, that's at that point you can't taste anything, and you just down them like nothing.
There's like a film.
Yeah,
I feel like it just kind of builds up.
So one time I was heartbroken in my teenage years, and I was at a quinceañera, and for some reason we were accessible to the beers. All right, they were just there.
Hey, man.
And
everybody drinking their quinces, man. Even the babies.
I was like 15.
Put them to sleep.
I was like 15. It was before I moved here, right? And I was like, man, I've been heartbroken. I need to go get me a drink with my boys. We're gonna sit there and we're gonna drink. And so, drank the first beer. I was like, this is gross.
But I gotta do this. I'm depressed.
And my older brother's voice was in my head. He said that after that third beer, you're fine. And so I was like, all right, let's go. Just down 3 beers back to back.
Wobbling to second beer. Little 15-year-old boy. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I need 2 more.
Yeah, bro. I'm already drunk. I can't taste anything.
What am I drinking for?
I'm tasting blood at this point.
Bro, no, man. You need to get checked. You need to take some blood after your first beer.
I went numb and bit my lip.
He's having a seizure. Oh, God.
No, but no, I did finish all 3 beers. Just want to put that out there. Gangsta. Okay. All right. Hey, okay. Strong trooper right here. Yeah. So I finished the third one, and then so I keep drinking, and I'm like, oh, snap. He's right. This doesn't taste like anything. Like, I'm already drunk. So I keep going throughout the night.
How many did you have this night, man?
In my mind, 20 of them hoes. Realistically,
like every sip was a beer to me.
Realistically, probably like 6.
Oh, okay. Well, because you was taking it out like you tossing them back. Like,
it felt like that. It felt like that because after I couldn't taste the beer anymore, I was just casually drinking and talking with people.
Oh, okay. So you just
chilling,
just
sipping,
going at it. Yeah, like it's water.
Yeah. So realistically, it was probably only like 6.
Okay.
So then I'm like, I gotta throw up. I'm not feeling so hot. Oh, and it was around the holidays, so all we had been eating was tamales.
I'm dead, bro.
I end up throwing up a little bit in the salon, in the venue.
Yeah.
In the
main area.
I'm trying to get to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom before that and couldn't throw up, and I was like, oh. False alarm.
We good.
False alarm. I don't have to throw up.
I need a beer.
Yeah. I probably did do that. Like, where my beer at? I'll just get a new one. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, my goodness.
So then I'm like, oh, no. It's coming. I'm walking back to the restroom. Didn't make it. Threw up a little bit towards the exit.
Somebody get their child.
And it was like bathroom this way, bathroom to the left, exit to the right. I was like, we're going to the right. We're just gonna get the fuck out of here.
I need some fresh air.
Yeah. I go, and the air hits. Once the air hits you, it's trouble. Yeah. But I get out there and start throwing up outside. You all right?
No, I'm just like,
how
imagine the air hitting me in the face. Bro. Like, oh.
It's definitely how
you would think fresh air would actually do you good, but like
that's drunkenness talking.
Yeah, you feel like, dude, you're fine with the air you have.
Yeah,
it's the same concept. Like you think like getting up, moving around will kind of get everything. Nah, boy, as soon as you stand up after you might pass out.
Yeah,
depending on how heavily you've been drinking.
I made it outside. Started throwing up outside. Good minute. After a while, chilled out. But Alex was a drinker, so he was like, "Hey, you gonna be all right?"
Early age, pulling your hair back.
So Alex knew, like, you gonna be all right. Don't even worry about it. You definitely went too hard. He was sober that night, and we ended up leaving. We were with a friend of ours, friend of his, really, but weren't they all?
Sorry, at 15 and being twins, y'all shared friends.
Yeah, but realistically, they were all his friends.
Yeah, you weren't cool.
Yeah. But anyway,
association.
Yeah, so we ended up going home. I did throw up a few times on the way out the window. It was cool. Going back into back. Did
you hit the side of the car?
Probably. Like on the pullover, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was trying to like.
It wasn't like as you were moving.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
The side
like he was pulling over, and I was like, I can't wait. Like I gotta go now. So I probably hit it a little bit, but eventually we got home, and like I said, Alex was experienced. He's my boy. He's talking me through it. He goes, I need you to be normal when we get in the house. And I was like, I got it. I'm the most.
I got you.
I'm like, dude, I'm the most normal person in the world. Okay, I got you.
Boy goes in and snitches on himself.
I'm
instantly. Like, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm like, anybody told you look just like me? That's crazy. Anyway, most normal person in the world. So then, go inside. I immediately stumble, bro.
On the door frame. Boom.
Like, I don't know what happened. Just like, I just like, if somebody like checked me, like dead legged me or something, I was like,
dang, bro, did you hit the ground?
No, I caught myself. Also, Alex was holding me.
Okay.
So maybe I didn't catch myself. Maybe he's just like, hey,
you just thought you was catching yourself. Like,
like,
my bad.
Oh, he was like,
no, that was just that would have happened without sober or not.
Yeah, he started to justify it. He was like, get this shit together. Just get to the room. And so whenever we get to the room, because my uncle was like in like his room talking on the phone. So
okay,
he was up. He was up late night.
Oh, okay. He shared the house with y'all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Alex was like, just get to the room and we'll be all right. And so I'm just waddling over to the room, and we made it. No skin off my back. We all made it safely, and yeah.
Dang,
anyway,
that's funny.
That wasn't even a birthday celebration. I don't know how I got there. Oh, it tasted my first beer.
Yeah, because you're a boy.
Yeah. So yeah, never been a fan of beer, and I realized years later that the reason I threw up was not because I drank too much. It was because it was beer. I always throw up with beer, no matter how many it is. Not a fan.
Yeah. Okay. I want to give a story about that.
Do it.
Episode. Actually, it's not even a story of mine.
Okay.
It is of me, but I was too young to remember it.
Okay.
My mom kind of told me this story, so she can fact check me on this. She said that I was like around 3 years old or something like that, and I found like the little mini beers. And so I guess for however I did it, I got them, and I told her I was gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And so I went to the bathroom. She was like, my son's taking a while in the bathroom.
At 3 years old. All right.
I can't remember if she said I had 1 or 3, but it wasn't more than 3 for sure.
Okay.
Of the minis, right?
Okay, gotcha. So
granted, I'm a 3-year-old, so either way, one is...
They were like regular size.
Yeah.
You were mini.
Yeah, I hit 3. I couldn't get past
it.
Yeah. So she goes to the bathroom and finds me like crying and puking, and there was like 3 cans or so, like just hanging out. I'm like, dang, I was a savage at the beginning, bro.
At 3 years old, bro. That's crazy.
Well, it gets crazier, but that's a different story.
That's what you're willing to tell right now.
Yeah,
man, that's funny.
I thought that was a pretty funny story to go along with it.
When Alex used to throw the house parties, he used to get drunk at my crib. Do you remember the time you did the worm backwards and hit your face on the ground?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah,
you had done that. You had done that so many times.
But it was just the one time.
That was the one.
Oh.
I was like, did that just happen?
Listen, man, we can't all be graceful at all times.
That's true.
You know, and
you also threw up in the sink that night, right? At Crystal's?
Oh, yeah. And I think there was like some lettuce or something.
No, that was at my crib. That was at...
Oh, okay. I remember one time I threw it and it's like, what is this lettuce?
Like a whole Subway sandwich.
Ooh. Yeah, no,
right,
I've had some pretty wild
I hope
moments.
Nobody's eating while they're listening to this.
Oh, yeah. Maybe disclaimer on the video.
Yeah.
Warning.
Or toughen up. Stop being a little... I'm just kidding.
Watch it.
That's my dad talking. It's not me. All right, let's get deeper.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Okay, so, have you ever faked it in bed?
Have I ever faked it in bed?
I don't think it needs to be like you faked it completely, like the whole scenario, but like
yeah.
You just kind of had to go through the motions a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, so it's really tough for a guy to fake it. It's not impossible.
Right.
But you just kind of go, oh, no, that was it. That, excuse me, and you excuse yourself. Has happened to me before, but obviously not with my wife. If it was with my wife, I wouldn't talk about it. But before that, and it wasn't sex, it was HJ? Is that what the clean version of that is?
Yeah, handy.
Yeah, a handy J. Yeah, that's
You could just call it a handy.
We're saying the same thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
A H-bomb.
Okay.
That was too far.
Okay.
What's a H-bomb?
No, I don't know. Just anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was that way. It was just kind of I had to just go, because it wasn't happening, bro.
Yeah.
It was like you're not better than me at this.
the lifelong conversation about who gonna beat my better than me.
Better than me, yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
You just guessed it.
Also, the angle is better from here. Like,
I got better leverage.
The leverage, yeah. Like it's just better. I've been doing this longer. Experience counts for something.
Yeah. You know what you like. You don't have to like guide somebody else to kind of get there. Like, it takes all the effort out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were already a pro, that would have been great.
Yeah.
But if I got to coach you in it, this one is not going to work for me right now. Yeah.
So that's what it was. I was like, oh, boom, goes the dynamite. Excuse me.
Dang. Okay. Kind of a similar situation, but this was the BJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
The B bomb.
Yeah. So it was definitely a bomb, but not in the good
the
sense.
bath bomb. That's what a B bomb is.
So there was this girl. I really hope she doesn't know that it's about her.
We're gonna pop up on her For You page now.
But she was super confident. Was like, I've never had a single complaint.
She said, I'm about to rock your world.
Yeah, and like I really hadn't like experienced a whole lot.
Yeah.
Right. So we're inside of her what was it? A Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the passenger seat, whatever. And she goes in on it, right? And it's too much teeth, my boy.
Ooh.
Like a cheese grater, just. I was like, huh? And not like a good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My neck went back a little bit. Just like, oh. You know, I had to, what are you doing? You know, and like, I'm trying to like at least endure it. Like maybe she gonna loosen the jaw up a little bit. She already looked like she had a small mouth.
So the car wasn't moving. It was just like parked.
No. Yeah, she was in the driver's seat. Boy, I said I was in the passenger seat. If she was doing this,
no, I didn't know you were in the passenger. I you said you were in her car, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, nah. That would have been that would have been scary. I'm in the.
He's getting tortured out.
Bro, I'm risking my life for this, and it ain't even good. Nah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. And then at the end of it all, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Did you fake it? Did you pretend like you got this to the end?
Nah. Well, you can't really, like, it's in her mouth.
Yeah.
I can't be like, oh, yeah, I finished. Like, well, where's it at?
Yeah.
Inside me still.
No, it was a quiet finish.
Yeah, like it was.
You gotta believe it's there.
I'm not even old enough to get it out yet. No, I thought it was your saliva. That was. It's not even milky yet. You know.
Somewhere around here, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, I gotta go. And so I went back to my apartment.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was like, never again. And the crazy part is that I was friends with her for a little while. And, like, she, even, like, earlier on when I first known her, like, she had known that I was, like, a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, I guess it was kind of like a kink or an attraction thing for her. But she's like, oh, I'll suck that thing off. This is high school. Like, right out of high school, though. I didn't do it in high school. This is after.
Right. But you got married fresh out of high school.
Right. This was like after my divorce. Not the divorce, technically, but the when separation. Separated. Legally separated.
Oh, gotcha.
Legally separated.
Yeah. We can cut this out anyway. Yeah. I just want to understand the timeline.
Yeah. So it was like maybe a couple months and stuff before I went to the Army.
Damn, I don't even remember this, bro.
Yeah, I don't even.
That way, you tried to take it to the grave.
Yeah, I was going to. Then the question showed up, and that was the only time I really had to be like, yeah.
So you did that,
but I've actually faked it too, in multiple times and with different people.
Really?
Yeah. It's just sometimes, man. Sometimes it might be presented to you well. But once you're there, you kind of have to, like, so there was the dead fish girl back in Alaska. When like, right after my divorce and everything, I was like, I got to smash something.
Yeah.
She was a bigger girl and everything. And I was like, I don't really care, like, what they look like, really. It's like, as long as you kind of cute, we good.
Yeah.
Went over there and, like, bro, she just laid there. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. Ooh. I even texted my boy, hey, our safe word was appointment. I got an appointment.
Yeah.
So then we had to, like, and then my boy's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Let me finish up what I'm doing, because he was getting his too. Like, we had linked up.
I think I do remember this story.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, hey, yo, can I shower? Like, get all my juices off of me. Anyways, yeah, this might be a little too much. But anyway, yeah, I definitely faked it.
Speaking of that, if we could get a little more in detail.
Oh, okay.
You are clipped, right? You're circumcised.
Oh, yeah.
You're circumcised.
I'm cut up, yeah.
I heard that people who are circumcised have are less sensitive when they're having sex.
Yeah, I can see that. Because I think that the foreskin has, like, a bunch of the sensory nerves in it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, or like because the top has been exposed so long
It's desensitized to sensation.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what you used to tell me, stuff like that, where you just be like, man, I ain't even get mine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how could...
And it's wild because, like, generally all the stories is like, oh, the girls have to fake it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So you used to say, like, you didn't get yours. And me, who's not circumcised, I be like, how, dog?
I always get mine. I get mine before I even get in there.
Yeah. I get mine putting my pants on, dog. It rubs against the fabric. I got to change all over again.
Oh, no, boy. I got the turtleneck out and everything, bro.
Like, it's just super sensitive, bro.
Yeah. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, my boy.
It's a weird thing, like, because
the wrong thing touch you, bro. It's like,
it's over.
Brain spasm. Me, I'm like, I've been having this feeling all day. Like, it's just like having clothes on, bro. You're gonna have to do some tricks.
Yeah. No, before I thought it was like a really bad thing. And even like some women are like, look down on an uncircumcised one, right?
Do they?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
I ain't never heard a complaint about what it looked like. I know they ain't pretty.
No, I said uncircumcised.
Oh, an uncircumcised one. Oh.
They might complain about an uncircumcised one. And so I was like, damn, that sucks for me because now it doesn't last long. Right?
Okay.
and then I have to like, and it's not what
and then I gotta try to find a way to present this thing.
Because it's not what they want. But then when I'm hearing stories about like, sometimes I don't get mine, I'm like, well, it's not all bad. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, like I got the presentation, but I ain't getting the sensation.
Yeah, because like you could always just keep going, which is cool. But like, I could also keep going after.
Yeah,
I just gotta empty the first shot.
You're like, all right, the first one's gonna be a quick trigger.
I shoot first, ask questions later. You know.
Right. Yeah, no, it's like that's a quick trigger squeeze.
Yeah. Pow, trigger finger.
All
right, but yeah,
oh dang,
but yeah, quick draw. But we good. We reloaded and we good to go.
Yeah, nah, if sometimes it can be right, like, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like because like I've never been with it, so I don't know like how much sensitivity that I've lost. Or how much that I have.
So sometimes it is a quick draw for you.
Yeah, dude. But like I have to be like emotionally stimulated in that sense.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta like be in that for this person.
Okay.
Looks, personality, affection, everything's got to kind of be in a tight wound ball for me to be to just like, and hit ecstasy pretty early on.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? Gotcha. Which actually, I could say that it hasn't happened with many people at all. I will say that having, I guess, that less sensitivity. There is one girl that was like confident that like she just could not get off with like strictly penetration. Nah, I penetrated till we hit the pinnacle, bro. We both topped out,
Yeah. He said, I had nothing to lose.
Yeah, I was like, I keep going, Energizer Bunny. That was the one time I was like, yo. I was like, I ain't gotta have a big one.
Yeah,
I just gotta keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
I got stamina.
Yeah, I did. I don't know about now. I ain't ran in a minute. I ain't done no cardio.
Yeah. That would have been your cardio, right?
Yeah. So yeah, but
man, we don't ever talk about sex on this podcast. It was the card, bro.
Yeah,
it was the card.
Had to pull out the little mini stories. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, the first episode had a sex story in it.
The threesome. Yeah,
the threesome.
You're right. But that never happened.
That's
true. There was no story really to it.
Yeah. I mean, they had a threesome with somebody. It wasn't you.
Supposedly, yeah. And I guess I did have a potential story for it, but like again, the threesome didn't happen either.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Let's move on to this next topic. I want to talk about something that I've been meaning to tell you about, bro. Been bugging me.
Okay.
Because I can talk about this for days. So Ted Lasso is an amazing show. It's about a football coach, American football coach that goes to England to coach a soccer team. England football.
Right.
Rest of the world football.
Yeah.
So he goes and coaches a football team in England, and he doesn't know the sport. So basically, the owner divorced her husband and kept the team. So she's like, I want to make this team a fucking laughing stock. I want to bring this team down as revenge for what that asshole did to me.
Oh, dang.
So she hires this football coach.
She's like, I'm hiring a clown.
Yeah.
Essentially for the sport.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm going to make them look like a joke. So she hires him, and he doesn't know anything about the sport, but he ends up pulling it together because he knows how to build a team. He knows how to build that camaraderie. He knows how to
he was successful at the American football stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And so he knows how to build a team, and he's actually there because he's going through a rough patch in his marriage. And he's like, let me go across the world, right, and take this job, and we'll see what happens with my marriage, but we're not in a good place. And eventually, so the show plays out how the show plays out. I won't spoil it for you, but I will spoil the ending.
Well,
it's not
like the worst.
No, it's not a crazy ending.
Nah.
It's not a crazy ending.
All right.
Because if a show is about somebody who left their country to go coach in a different country, you presume that the ending is going to be them going back to their country. Right?
I was just thinking that the team was going to do good.
Well, yeah. The team, all that is whatever, but like eventually this character has to go back home.
Does he?
He doesn't have to. But it's not a bit.
But
it's not a huge
his
shock.
wife or his partner or whatever is still back in that other country.
No, they're divorced.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't make it, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what happens?
So
he goes back?
He goes back home.
Okay.
That's not a huge shock, right?
No.
Somebody
not
leaves
terribly.
They're coming back. So
I thought maybe he'd love the sport and was like, I'm staying.
Yeah.
Especially if they're divorced.
But really he has a son.
Oh.
He has a son that still lives in Kansas. So
okay.
But so that's not a huge spoiler because it's kind of what people assume.
Remember, you're not just spoiling this for me.
The show is like 3 years old.
Oh, it's already done. Complete.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the last of the season.
Sorry, guys. I was just concerned for y'all.
So the reason I'm bringing that up is because that was season 3. It ended. And then we were like, okay, cool, beautiful. Beautiful ending. You know, shows have been a lot shorter. They don't overstay their welcome. And they're at the point where you're like, damn, I wish there was more. But this ending was perfect. So we were all at peace with it. And then
they brought it back.
They're like, season 4 coming soon.
Dang.
And although I am excited to see these characters again, I think that there's a huge opportunity to take this show and grow in a different direction. So the character comes back to the United States, right?
Right.
I don't want him to go back to England. I want him...
Because that part of the story should technically be, like, closed.
Yeah. I want him... Because there's more important things in America. If he stays here and they integrate the MLS into this TV show... Because they're using real teams.
Okay, so you think this could be a staple for getting more exposure for regular soccer in America?
Yes.
I say regular soccer because they only know it as soccer here.
For
instead
soccer,
of actual football, instead of differentiating between American football and football.
Yeah,
because that's the real
differentiation
there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, but yeah, so like they could use this as a huge opportunity to just expose the MLS to a bunch of people because the show was a hit, even for non-soccer fans. So he could, because in the show the team that he was with was fake. But all the teams they played against were real. The league they were in was real.
So, everything was real except for the team.
Except for that team. So if they go, okay, well, we want to go with the MLS. The show is on Apple TV. The MLS streams their games on Apple TV. Messi is playing in the MLS.
Yeah.
So, and he has a deal with Apple TV.
Dang, bro.
So then...
Like, we pulling Messi into the show,
bro. But so then, let's say the character comes to the U.S. and he's like, and the actor is from Kansas. So now he says, "Oh, I want to continue to do the show, but I want to do it with Sporting KC."
Do you think that they would still use a non-real team for them to create, and then against all the teams that are in the MLS in the state?
I think they could, but I don't think they have to.
Okay.
Because it's a proven commodity now. It's proven its worth.
So you think that they used a fake team at the beginning to
I think it's a little risky, and yeah. But now, like, you're talking about like a company in Apple TV that has a good relationship with the MLS. So they could be like, I want to use Sporting KC because he reps KC all throughout the show.
Now, do they in the show? Do they actually show the other the other teams? Like, are they legitimately playing against the other teams, or is it just kind of it's being spoken about as if they played?
They show games, but I don't think it's the actual players. I think it's like actors filling in for the team. I know that a legit coach from a team was on the show because like before the match the coaches shake hands and stuff, and they say they exchange words. That there was an actual coach that was on the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, but like they have that opportunity to just be like him being like, I rep KC to the fullest. I want Sporting to be my team. You then grow the franchise of Sporting to be like the lead of the show. You then grow the MLS. You can have cameos from Messi on the show. You can have cameos from David Beckham, who owns the team that Messi plays for. You can really beef this up, bro.
I guess it just really depends on like budgeting, planning, and also what their prior like vision for the show is to begin with.
Yeah,
but all valid points. I bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. That would be really dope, and that would give Americans at least a more of an incentive to watch the show because it's now talking about specifically the teams here in the States.
Yeah, but I don't think that Americans need an incentive to watch the show because they already watch the show.
Right, but what I'm saying is like, but for the teams now, like people who might not have watched the show, for whatever reason, like, dang, they talking about my team in there.
Yeah,
let me
that is a possibility.
Little jump in. You know, took a little gander.
It is a possibility. Realistically, though, I think that people who watch soccer watch that show, but not everybody that watches that show watches soccer.
Oh, I see.
So now you're saying.
So now you're trying to pull the people from who watch the show into watching the soccer. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So now they're familiar with the teams. They're familiar with
not what I was saying, but the opposite.
The opposite.
Oh, okay.
Because now you're growing the name of the teams. Now people are seeing Sporting KC play against Miami FC or playing against Ohio, playing against Seattle Sounders, and they're like, oh snap,
Colorado
Seattle
Rapids.
Like like Colorado Rapids, and they're like, oh okay, no, our league is pretty cool, it's pretty fun, and now the league
I didn't
grown.
know there was this many teams, and these leagues or whatever,
and I think it grows, and it can only add value from there.
Hey, let the people know, bro.
Come on, man. Hey, Jason Sudeikis, give me a call, bro.
Got a soccer.
Put me on the show. I'll get in shape.
Soccer enthusiast over here.
I'll be assistant coach on the show or whatever. But I think it'll be great. I think it's a really good opportunity for them to grow the MLS and Sporting KC specifically.
Because the dude's from Kansas.
Because he's from Kansas. And it's one thing that I talk about with other people where they're like, oh, Messi's in Miami. I wonder what other players would come. Like, I'd like for Kansas to get a cool player. I'm like, ain't nobody coming to Kansas, bro.
Yeah. No, nobody.
When you have options like New York,
like you ain't in Kansas no more, Dorothy.
Facts.
I hate that. Like, I'm not even from Kansas to begin with.
But when you have options like Miami, New York, L.A., even Seattle, bro, Texas.
Yeah, if somebody from overseas or whatever is gonna jump on a team, they're gonna go to a more prominent team or
especially
place,
a big team or a big player. If a big player is coming, they wanna ride off on the sunset, get a big bag for their last 5 years of playing soccer. they're not coming to Kansas, bro.
Right.
They should, because it's a great team, and we got hospitality here, and we'll treat you right. But
oh, an advocate over here,
bro. I just want them to win, man. Why they get messy?
Stop playing with me, man. Just give me one.
They had the best season of their life with Messi, bro.
Oh man.
They moved the Sporting KC game.
They pulled the great out off the rip.
They ain't nowhere else to go. You already got Messi. It don't matter who we get, but Messi is so important to the MLS. They moved the game versus Sporting, Miami versus Sporting. They moved it from their stadium to the Chiefs stadium, bro. Cause it was Messi. Cause Messi was coming to town.
Cause they like, we need the seats.
We need the seats.
Yo, I need space.
Yes.
Do you not know who's coming here?
Yeah.
It's the greatest. Oh my god.
Bro, but no, I think that could be really good for Sporting. They could do it with another team. They could do it with Miami.
Or like I was saying, like they could just he could go anywhere, right? Wherever he settles.
Yeah.
He creates a fake team, but have all the same interactions with all these other teams and stuff.
Yeah. But the character being from Kansas is a big part of the character.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, like maybe he starts like I can do this from the ground up, whatever. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the show or anything like that, and I haven't seen any many previews for season 4 X, Y, and Z. But
they're not out yet.
Oh, okay. So you haven't either. So you don't know what's happening.
I'm speculating.
Okay.
I'm hopeful that this is
the direction that they're going to go in. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
And if it wasn't, and it is now, y'all owe me some money.
I want my cut.
Yeah, or just put me on the writing staff. That's all. I'll take that.
But no, I'm just saying like they could do that because that way they don't have to kind of like fill in for Sporting KC, like for the actors.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it's on the field, they can get like fill-in actors, kind of like you were mentioning. Mm-hmm. But at least with the team, they can go through the team's lives and everything and like have them more consistent, have them more showing. That's whatever. Yeah, it's just going to be easier for production-wise versus like now we have to have these actual players because everyone's going to know.
People are like, why
you
is
call
Johnny
this dude
Russell?
Messi and it's not Messi. It's this dude is, you know, like you said, Russell, and it's not Russell.
Yeah.
Like, it would be easier for production-wise. And, like, hey, yo, he goes up against Sporting KC. They win. They start to do whatever, X, Y, and Z, so that they can introduce other people throughout the league, whatever, X, Y, and Z, other teams, yada, yada. I think that would be more plausible for the show.
Yeah, I can see that.
For the actors. Or, like, for the actual teams not having to be, like, on... You know what I'm saying? Like on a tight schedule on when to record or you know, shoot, whatever.
I can see that. I would be hopeful that like they wouldn't mind the Sporting people would be like, yo,
we'll take one for the MLS.
Like if it's plus it like grows their name.
True.
Cause
and that's another thing is like I don't know how like willing Sporting KC would like. Hey, no, we're just focused on the game. If everything else will come as it comes. You know?
Stupid if y'all do that. If it gets brought to their desk and they say, nah, we'll pass on this. Stupid. I'd say with my whole chest.
You got a lot. No, you say what you got, man.
Bruh.
Say what you got. Make sure they hear. From the diaphragm is all I'm saying.
Good save. I don't want to do this no more. You got a topic, or you want to move on to Would You Rathers, man?
Dang, how far are we into this?
Around 50 minutes.
Dang, your story review. Oh man, that was a lot, bro. That was good. We did
talk about a lot.
Yeah,
it was mostly the.
Do I even have a topic? Hey, pull up the dealio, man. Let's see what I got. What were we smashing the last 10 minutes with?
That's what I just bought.
Okay.
Blue Lock.
So.
Ooh, this one's good. What are some red flags?
Okay.
Oh, I don't actually know. I don't actually have an answer for that.
No? You practically didn't ask the question.
No, I'm letting you do it.
Oh, okay. If you don't have anything for that, let's since we're on the topic of soccer, let's just real quick, let's talk about Blue Lock.
Okay.
Okay. So Blue Lock, as some of you might know, is an anime. It is about soccer, and it's called Blue Lock. We've both watched the first season of this show. Season 2 is out. Only a few episodes. I think they're releasing it week by week. But we are only going to specifically speak on season 1.
Yeah.
So this is I actually introduced this to him.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
On a lunch break that we had.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching a lot of animes lately.
I don't watch any anime.
Which is why I'm like, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because like, this is one thing that I'm able to share with him momentarily, just because it was. And the reason why I showed it to him was because it was soccer, and I know that soccer is like this dude's goal in life at one point in time.
Pun intended.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you not?
I did not mean for that to happen. Happy accident. So yeah. So go ahead. Let us know. What did you think about it? Being an anime and everything.
Yeah. I thought the show was great. Dramatic as hell. Like most animes that I've seen, because I've watched like the classics like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z,
right,
Yu-Gi-Oh. I've watched those, but as a kid.
But no, if you're talking about classics, we're talking about One Piece.
Just chill out. No.
Naruto.
Nope. I'm talking about the classics.
Bleach.
I'm talking about the classics that were on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the accessible ones. I didn't have to go seek these out.
Gotcha.
They came to me.
Okay. Like they just happened to be here.
Yeah, Digimon. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah. So I watched those. So I already kind of know like what the format is like. I also watched another soccer one when I was in Mexico. It was called Super Campeones.
I think you did mention that.
Yeah, but I think in English it's called like Captain Tsubasa. I might have said the name wrong, but I think that's what it is.
I might have to look it up now.
Yeah, so it was really cool. And there's one, I think there's like one on Crunchyroll that's like them older. And I'm like, that's cool. I'd like to watch that, but I want to watch the whole like beginning part, you know?
Yeah, like from scratch, from just to catch, just to recap, and then get back into it.
And I think it's on Prime, but it's only subbed. And, you know, we talked about this. I can't do sub.
Yeah. It has to be dubbed or nothing.
It has to be dubbed because I be getting distracted.
And dubbed in Spanish for you.
Dubbed in Spanish. Yeah, weirdly.
Yeah.
So I also think, because I think that voice acting, you mentioned that, right? The voice acting is better in Japanese.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah. And
not to hate on any of the American actors, voice actors.
Yeah. I think Dragon Ball Z is good in English. But that's probably because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I kind of agree with you, because watching Blue Lock, I was like, I don't know who's talking, bro. They all sound the same to me.
Yeah.
Again, no offense, but that's just me. You know, I like to look away from the screen every now and then.
Like, I'm watching, but I'm not really always watching.
Yeah. And so I changed it to Spanish, and it kind of reminded me of when I was watching like Super Campeones I watched Dragon Ball Z in Mexico as well too. So it reminded me of that, and I'm like, okay, I could get behind. The acting is this I could get behind. The acting is better, and you know, it's a little more clear.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it, bro. I thought it was cool.
I was able to watch it in English.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be in English, because there's probably some words and stuff in Spanish that I probably wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah. Plus it's fast.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna watch it in Japanese.
Well, that's the thing is, I watched it in English because I would watch it in the truck while I'm driving around.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna sit there and read while I'm driving.
Kind of the same thing as me. Like,
yeah,
you're watching, but you're not always watching.
Exactly, and I kind of knew who was talking just because of like who they're talking to.
Yeah. Also, I think maybe I would have got used to it a little as time went on.
Right, because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Like, going into not watching animes.
Watching anime, and like the lips not matching, and so I was confused.
Yeah, no, for sure. But, yeah.
That's a wrap on the episode.
No would you rathers this time.
No would you rathers today.
We talked way too much.
We'll pick it up next week. And yeah.
Hit him with it.
Once I was no.
No,
we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all checking out the episode. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Answer any of the questions that we answered on this episode. Let us know in the comments. I always put them in the description, so make sure you check that out. Also, you can recommend an anime you might want me to watch.
Or me. I like watching
if you're trying to put me on.
Or even just anything else.
Like, it's a clean slate. Like, for me, like, you can recommend anything because I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
You don't have a preference yet.
Yeah, right. But, yeah, we appreciate y'all checking out the episode.
Yup, much love. Peace.
Peace.